Yeah. Broadcasting from the future. The future is here. Enigma Sept, Trem Soul, Daquan, now it's on. Yeah. Check it. Southside till I die, tally ho while I'm living. Do I love hip hop? That's a given. Gotta thank God I'm forgiven, cause Lord knows with my bros, sometimes anything goes. Need they see stats A to the L, spit fire just to give them all hell. It's Enigma Sept, Mr. September if you nasty. Skinny girls walk right past me. I told Outlaw I was gonna cut some necks off, cause people think Enigma Sept is soft. He said, beef, you really want beef? You making me record this and this ain't my beat. I said, chill, you still get in the door, man. So get out of the way, Cohen. All jokes aside, we gonna ride till the wheels fall off. Sit back and watch them Trem and Quan go off.
Like, I got a lot in mind that I'm trying to put in line.
Doing what we doing, cause you know we gonna do it for sure.
Put the pen and pad and I bring the mic to life.
We doing what we doing, cause you know we gonna do it for sure.
Music is the tie, helping everything unite.
We doing what we doing, cause you know we gonna do it for sure.
And show you who am I.
All right, boom, boom, boom. This is the Enigma Sept Hour, the podcast version, I guess. Yeah, yo, Byron. This is episode 167 of the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. Yeah, you hear it. I got my applause back, bro. We're gonna see how well this works. I'm trying to go back to it's not even the original. I went to the original, trying to go back to the new body. That's really the old body now. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, got my applause back. Thank you. So no more random. Do it. You don't have to. That's gone. I got it out of here. I apologize for the past 2 weeks of just randomly hitting that button because it was the most relevant. Outside of, why show up if Andy? That wasn't. I did. Anyway, that's done. We're back to what you guys are used to. Speaking of what you guys are used to, that wasn't a segue. That wasn't really a good segue, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. The guest for today, for this episode, we have none other than Nicole Everett of Conversations with Nicole. She will be here to enlighten us. Oh, she will be here to enlighten us. I just got word that she's going to chill out backstage and check out the show. I appreciate it. No pressure. There's no pressure to me. I don't have to. I'm not sweating here. No, not me. Yeah, no. You saw all my guests watching me. No, I'm joking. Yo, let me flex. I've been doing this since 2008. What? Yeah. I've been doing this since 08. That's for anybody out there. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? I'm a vet. I'm a jerk. Yo, speaking of the jerk, apparently the kids have picked up on the dance, and so it's becoming a thing, a trending topic, if you will, on TikTok, which is fitting because TikTok is about rehashing old songs and dancing musically. Anyway, so I guess it makes sense that this will come back. The interesting thing, this was not on my docket. I love when I just come up with topics that was supposed to be a topic. The interesting thing is it makes all the 90s babies feel old, right? because matter of fact, remember when they tried to, what was it? The Running Man? It wasn't the Running Man. What would they do? They took my boo and tried to, it was like they had some dance or something. It was some dance. It was like, no. They was doing the Running Man with my boo. It was basically, that's what it was. It was like, that's the Running Man. And they was like, this is the new TikTok dance. Like, it's the Running Man. You wasn't alive in 88. You don't know that. Like, stop. But so it's 80s babies had to suffer through that, trying to tell kids that it's not whatever you think it is. But yeah, now at least the kids, I mean kids like literally like 11-year-olds. I should have had Jason do the TikTok. Anyway, now at least the kids recognize it for what it is. They know it's the jerk, but it's just funny to see the old kids get pissed off at the new kids. And I guess us adults now. Am I adult because I have gray in my beard? Who knows? Anyway, but so it's kind of funny to see them act like old people. Like, yeah, that's not what you think it is. You're not doing it right. Who cares? Right? Who cares? I got that back. I don't know if y'all really like that. I don't really like that sound. It's not much I can do with that sound, but that's what we got. Okay, man, speaking of age and the blessing, let me get intimate with this. Hey, yo, Byron. Speaking of age and the gift that is aging, we're blessed with it. It's a blessing, and sometimes not all of us are blessed to have it for as long as we may want to. And I told you guys last week, I think the week before that I am really tired of giving out RIPs, man. I know it's life. But to see the age range from 25 to 62 is, man, yeah, all of that is too young. Maybe because I'm smack in the middle, but all of that is too young. So the first one, I'm going from oldest to youngest. We got Hub from the Roots crew. He was the bass guitarist. If you watch, what's the video? What's the one with Erykah Badu? I can't. You mean their most popular song? You can't think of their most popular song, E? Why do you remind me of somebody? Why is this funny? It's not funny. But no. Anyway, if you remember the Roots video, especially the early joints, the one with Erykah Badu singing the hook, the guy had the bass guitar with he always had a bark in his mouth. That's Hub. That's Hub. And unfortunately, he passed away from his battle of cancer. Apparently, he had been battling it for years and had, he would fight it off and on, but wasn't the case this time around. So, yeah. So actually, it was kind of unexpected because he had been fighting it, but usually, I guess he was able to just, continue to do what he had to do. But yeah, this one, at this time, he decided to take him out, unfortunately. So RIP to Hub, man. Peace and blessings to his family, the Roots, and the fans. And hopefully, his music lives on. Another RIP goes out to, and especially, if you are I'm an 80s baby. So if you, I guess the 70s baby for real though. 70s baby, 60s baby. It's probably one of the first like rock stars one will remember, especially if he was in the culture, like really, really in the culture in the early 80s. But RIP, man, the Kangol kid of U.T.F.O. One song you may know is their song Roxanne, Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne. Roxanne, Roxanne. I didn't think I knew it, huh? I did, though, because I played it for Felicia yesterday. She was like, who's that? And I played the song. She was like, oh, I think I've heard this song before. Song's older than you, child. No, I did not call my wife a child. Anyway, but yeah, man. Again, cancer, man. Cancer. Kind of heartbreaking because I remember this week seeing LL with a picture of him while he was in the hospital. And you kind of see that, and you kind of hope for the best. Like, all right, he just got a surgery. They working on it. You're gonna be all good. And boom. I think it was announced either the same day or the day after her passing was announced. But yeah, man, Kangol kid, age 55. Again, way too young, man. Man's only 14 years older than me. So that's crazy. And then just recently, just yesterday, I guess, or last night, this morning, it was announced that rapper, I want to say he was 25. I think I read he was 25. Drakeo the Ruler was stabbed to death last night. Last night. That is crazy circumstance. Crazy. Apparently he was at a festival that was ran by Snoop, and it was in LA. And I guess he got into an altercation, and the altercation went left. He ended up being the victim of a stabbing. I think it was reported that he was stabbed in the neck, and he didn't make it. Now not to be confused. Think Drakeo? Like Drake? Nah, not like Drake. But apparently he did have some connection to Drake, because Drake did speak on his passing. Also Snoop and great. Snoop and Exhibit posted something on IG. So yeah, man, top to bottom, 80s, 90s, 2010s, man, losing artists. Again, we're wrapping up this year. Just cherish your life and cherish the life of others. Just, I think I spoke on this on the Underground Railroad. We just did our last show for the year yesterday. Shouts out to my man JC. My man going back to Cali to visit his mama and his daddy. Sort of kind of. His daddy was like, leave me alone.
Same brothers that be telling me I'm hot, man. Drop my name into that ocean like an anchor man. I ain't an anchor man, I'm scuba diving. Like Cuba Gooding in that movie when he dived in.
I don't even know what happened. Anyway, keep that in, Pat, if you're listening. If you ever listen. Keep it in, bro. I love the mistakes. But yo, JC going back to Cali. Shouts out to him. What else happened? Yo, so I'm saying, man, wrapping up. Appreciate life, bro. Appreciate life. Live life to the fullest. Whatever dreams you got, man, just shoot for it. All right? And appreciate those that's around you. You know, if that feeling comes to you to go contact that person. Don't wait around, because you never know. All right? So that's all I got from that, man. Like I said, I'm tired of the RIPs. I know it's life, but especially, in the sense, if we can find a cure for cancer, that'd be great. It'd be great. It'd be really great. And definitely we can get rid of the violence, bro. We don't need that. And it sucks too, because it was at a hip hop venue, and with that, it makes it harder for us as a culture to have those type of events, because they just think, that's who we are. And it's not true. Just happenstance. But we have to control us, and that's each person. Speaking of violence, I was gonna make light of this, but in light of the news with Drakeo the Ruler, I don't find much funny in it. because it could have went left just like the Drakeo joint did. But apparently, Jim Jones and Freddie Gibbs got into it, I guess in Miami, someplace called Prime 112. And the reason why I know it's called Prime 112, because apparently Jim Jones is dropping a project where he's going to use the name of the restaurant as the title of the new project, which has nothing to do with the project because the project was already done when the scuffle happened. Y'all grown men, bro. Grown men. What? Why? All right. Jim, you mad because Freddie said something. Freddie said something about any and everybody, first of all. He's a jokester. He kid. That's what he do. What's the point? What did it prove? You know what I mean? Like, what did it all you did was give father, that's that father. Give a father, you need a father, to DJ Academics. Like, that's it. You didn't prove nothing. They ain't gonna help her record sales. You know what I mean? People still ready for you to marry your fiance. I'm just saying. He been with an old girl longer than I've been with Fee, bro. Like, when you know, you know. When you're a grown man, you handle that. You do that. I did that. What you waiting on? 45 years old, bro. Getting in fights in restaurants and bragging about it. All right. Okay. Sure, you can sit here. I know what I'm doing wrong now. Sure, you can sit here and act like, he got money. Well, act like it, bro. Act like it. Act like a man. Got kids. In high school. Kids graduating. You got grown kids, bro. You fighting in restaurants because of what somebody said on the internet? Okay. All right. Anyway, let's get to some positive news. How about that? Yeah. Couple of good joints. Well, I said it was gonna be positive. I don't know how positive it's gonna be. Actually, so there's news. I just feel bad. I was like, it's a positive. And it's like, this is not gonna be positive. Apparently, they're gonna name a street after the famed rapper Prodigy in his hometown of Queensbridge in 2022. So, you know, it's like the Prodigy. We all love Prodigy, Mobb Deep. But apparently there's a backstory. Apparently it may be an issue because I guess some people didn't like P like that in the neighborhood. I think somebody even mentioned that he wasn't even born in Queensbridge, if that matters. But apparently it matters to some people. And there are people who think that even though they're naming the street after him, like, it's probably going to end up being a problem. I hope not. I really hope cooler heads prevail. And I mean, name the street. It's not going anywhere. What you going to do? Like, not use it on your letter when you mail it off? Like, chill out. But yeah, man. That's great and sad at the same time. But what you going to do? Other good news, interesting news at least. If you're interested, check is that RZA has joined forces with Brooklyn rap group Flatbush Zombies for a new song called Plug Addicts. Wonder how De La Soul feel about that. Like, plug what? You said about the plug? Pasa knows. Anyway, so yeah, man, Plug Addicts. They got a video for it. It's supposed to be Quentin Tarantino-ish. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out. So just like the Flatbush Zombies, man. They dope. I want to add that news. So just it's some dope cats. And I think you guys should check it out. Hey, I just want to give y'all some real hip-hop news and not just salacious side shade room slander. Like, yo, E, you gonna talk about some real hip-hop for once? Not this shade room drama? What? I would never give you guys shade room drama. I can't even say the word. The name of the site. I really don't. I don't fancy Shade Room, actually. Holly, you would think, but no, I don't. Maybe I should. But where do you get your news from, E? Not Shade Room. I look around the internet and see stuff. Sorry to disappoint you guys. Yeah, I'm not with the drama. I can't do it. No one would know. Anyway, speaking of drama, thank you, Tascam. Big Sean let it all out on the Drink Champs. Said Kanye hurt his feelings. Who would have imagined? Anyway, yeah, man. So if you guys remember, I think I reported on Kanye being on Drink Champs about a month ago, and he basically said that Big Sean was whack. He was the biggest mistake he ever did was to sign Big Sean to his label Good Music. And yeah, just totally went in on him. And part of it, he went after Big Sean and John Legend. And apparently the beef stemmed from their endorsement of the Democratic candidate, Joe Biden. Who's the president? Byron. What you want to tell Joe Byron right now? Yo, take me out to dinner, baby. Hey, yo. It's a shame I can do that as well as I can. But yeah. So anyway, Big Sean went on Drink Champs. Didn't drink. Yeah. So that was not interesting. It was just Nori. He's sounding super drunk. Like, hey man, what's up with you and Kanye? And Big Sean's like, well, here's what really happened. So you gotta understand, I'm from Detroit, bro. We don't play that, bro. Yeah, apparently you do. Anyway, didn't matter. But yeah, man, one interesting thing, Big Sean was like, yo, I didn't endorse nobody. I don't know where he's coming with that because I didn't endorse anybody. And I was like, you didn't? Yeah, but I checked it. And seemingly, at least from what I saw, the only thing Big Sean really did was when I guess Byron won Michigan, like he put like a robot arm, like a strong, like lifting a robot arm thing. You think my hand is fat as a baby? Let me stop. Anyway, that boy thick, boy. I don't need the memes in my head. But anyway, so Big Sean put out a tweet congratulating Michigan for going Democrat, going blue, whatever. That was it. That was pretty much after the election. It was going on, but it wasn't like an endorsement. People had already voted. But apparently, Kanye felt the ways, and Big Sean's whack for that. But Big Sean, $6 million. Okay. Look, man, I told y'all, man, Kanye seemed like a funny dude. He seemed cool and everything, but man, off his rocker, bro. And I'm on the side of believing Big Sean, what he's saying. Like, he capped. That's what it is. The man just off his rocker. I mean, he probably always been off his rocker, but yeah, I don't know. The music's dope. At least the old music. Just gotta keep it like that, bro. Anyway, what we got? Got some mimosa stuff. Mimosa. I need a mimosa. How about that? Who got a mimosa for me? Orange juice. Ooh, I got. Ooh. Yo. I'm about to lose a wife over a mimosa because we have the ingredients here in the house. Police will kick my butt. You better not mess with my stuff. I won't. Let me see. Matt Stallion told y'all last week she graduated from Texas Southern A&M. I don't know where I got A&M from. Think about my own school. No, Texas Southern University, fellow HBCU. But yeah, what the good comes to bad, or at least old news making its round. So apparently, of course, the shooting between her and Tory Lanez, there's some new development that the bullet fragments in the investigation is missing. Don't know if that's going to play a role in the trial when they take, let's say Trey Songz. It's not Trey Songz. What's the goofy boy? I can't think of the book. Tory Lanez. Thank you. Who is Trey Songz? Anyway, I know what Trey Songz is, but yo, who knows? They can't find the bullet fragments, and apparently it was reported that when Tory Lanez shot the gun, he said "dance," BITCH. If he did it regardless, we already know he's a male chauvinist. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Eddie Murphy and what's the movie? Yo, Harlem Nights. Yeah, horrible. Anyway, what we got? Let me get into it, bro. Do I hate Charlemagne? Do I hate Charlemagne? I'm starting to think I hate Charlemagne. I don't think I hate Charlemagne, but I'm starting to think I hate Charlemagne. The god, not the king from like England who signed that law thing that the Constitution is made after. Magna Carta. Yeah, right. Magna Carta. Did I learn something when I was in high school? You know what I did learn? Get political. Let me say this. You know what I did learn in high school? The vice presidency really don't do nothing. They be chilling. Vice presidents don't do much. They be relaxing, just waiting to break that tie in the Senate, which rarely happens. Other than that, they chilling in the background, going to visit foreign officials that the president is just too busy or doesn't want to face. Other than that, they don't be doing much. So, all you dum-dums out there that want to, well, Kamala Harris that? What's she doing? She's chilling. She's doing her job, bro. As the vice president. Not gonna say it every day. She ain't Trump. What you thought? You thought she was gonna be all up in your face? Hey, look at me. I'm vice president. No, they don't do nothing. So relax. Chill. All right? Relax. But apparently she did go on Charlemagne's little show. Yeah, I said a little. And student loans, but look, man, people make it seem like Charlemagne asks her these really tough questions. Great. All right. Okay. This is what we're going to do. Sorry, you guys, for all the mix up right now, but laptop wants to go kaplunk, so we got to go kaplink. What's going on? I'm not gonna do that. All right, without further ado, go ahead and start the interview. So, hello, Miss Nicole. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Wish I could say the same, but it may not be the case right now.
Uh-oh. I know
But
technology.
right. Let's see. Well, before we get to interviews, let people know what you should have heard is my man Shem with Alliance featuring TY44 and RTillery. And so without further ado, I have my guest for this episode, Miss Nicole Everett of Conversation with Nicole. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Glad to be here.
No doubt, no doubt. That's I feel kind of first of all, I feel blind. I'm like, I gotta look over to my camera. Looks crazy. Also too, just to get a short introduction to everybody, Miss Nicole is a Miami native who came to Tallahassee to attend Florida A&M University, and now she is. Oh yeah, no doubt. You know how we do. Uh, national champs, baby. But now she is a talk show host of Conversation with Nicole, where she interviewed various people in the community, locally, statewide, regionally, and hopefully soon internationally. You know what I'm saying? You try to do all that.
Claim it. Claim it.
You know what I mean? So now I know you guys may be thinking, "Yo, E, what's she doing on the show?" I thought it was a hip hop podcast.
Right.
It doesn't matter. First of all, it's my show. Joe and Pat.
That part right there. It's his show.
And secondly, I just know Mr. Cole been doing a thing for a minute, and I just wanted to give her as much shine as she can get. So
I appreciate the exposure to your audience.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, but yeah, so I know, like I say, started in Miami, came up to Tallahassee, started at Florida A&M. Now, I did find we do have something in common outside of just being Rattlers.
Mm-hmm.
My freshman year, I too was in SBI, School of Business and Industry. I flunked out. No, I'm joking. I didn't flunk.
Look, SBI ain't for everybody.
Basically, that's what happened. It went for me. I enjoyed the time there. Shouts out to Dr. Mobley. She built a legendary program at SBI, and yeah, I was still proud to be part of that legacy, even if it was short lived.
Mm-hmm.
Started from there. How did the experience being in the program, being part of that school, help you to get to where you're at today?
So being a part of SBI was a great experience, but I will tell you, as a Miami native, I came to my freshman year. I came in with these colorful suits. I had white suits, a pastel
Right.
pink suits, and they were like, "No, ma'am, no ham, no Sam. This is not
No.
happening. We need you in black, gray, brown, or blue."
Right. Right.
But it was a great experience. I think that it definitely has prepared me in some regards for entrepreneurship in terms of the networking piece and marketing. We had to take those types of classes and finances and organizational behavior and all of those sorts of things. I probably actually could take some brush up classes because it's just been so long ago. But
Right.
at least getting me in the business mindset, it definitely, shaped my thoughts around that. So I'm very grateful for my School of Business and Industry Business Administration degree.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Mhm.
I'm proud of you too. Like, I don't know, man. Because I
Well,
was in that the 5-year MBA program. And yeah, it wasn't nothing to sneeze at. We was doing junior level classes as freshmen. So
uh-huh. Yeah, they didn't play
right.
at all.
And then having to rock them suits and like I stayed in Pattyfoot my freshman year. Granted,
I
I'm a
did
Tallahassee
too.
native. What? You're a foot soldier? Ah,
I am.
I know how my socks. Yo,
See,
y'all
something else
don't
in
even
common.
know. Right. Yo, you know what? So are you as weirded out as I am, like driving down Wandish now and like not
I am.
seeing
I
that
am.
is
I
super
know.
weird.
It is. Very
Man.
weird. Very weird.
But I guess things happen. Yeah, changes in life and that's what you gotta do.
Mhm.
Now be it that so after you graduated from college, what did you get into after that?
So after I graduated from college, I actually started working for a local nonprofit here called the Tallahassee Lenders Consortium. And they were a HUD approved housing or are a HUD approved housing counseling agency. And then I left Tallahassee and moved to Atlanta and I worked for the railroad, for Norfolk Southern Railroad. I was there for a year and a half. And then I came back to Tallahassee and I was back at TLC, which I was there for about 15 years total.
Okay.
So I used to do credit counseling, home buyer education, financial literacy, foreclosure counseling, and write grants and manage them and that sort of thing. So I was, when I left, I was the assistant executive director.
All right,
So
cool.
affordable housing was my thing, helping people with their credit and, working through those issues and getting credit ready, getting prepared to purchase their first home. So low to
Okay.
moderate income, first time home buyers was pretty much the clientele that I was serving. So a lot of these people in the community, they know me from there. I actually saw somebody the other day and they were like, "I got my house 15 years ago. I'm still in
Um,
it. I'm so grateful. I remember you." So yeah.
I had changed their lives, livelihood.
Right. Yeah. That is life
Yeah.
changing.
Right, right. No, I was telling my wife, I was at my dad's crib and he was having a conversation and it was him and his neighbor about like I guess like removing trees and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yo, those are the type of conversations I want to have. Those type of conversations I should be having. Have my
Right.
house with a
Mm-hmm.
yard and say, hey, I will go pay this amount to get this tree moved from my yard. But
That's it.
soon and very soon.
Okay.
Soon and very soon. We are going. No, let me stop. Look, not. Steve, don't clap. Yo, Nicole, you gotta relax. You got.
Listen, I'm trying to get in where I fit in.
You know what? I'm trying to cut up a little bit. I know Joe should be watching. I can't see my comments now, but Joe, if you watching, that's my little cut up for you, bro.
Right.
There we go. I can't. That's my little act of fool. We going straight, straight no takes from here on out. So
It's all good. Come on, bring it. Let's go.
all right, yeah. So all right, so doing working for TLC, not chasing any waterfalls, not creeping, not dealing with scrubs. Clearly, yeah, that was a joke. I don't have my yeah. I tried it.
Don't quit your day job.
Damn, man. All right, man. It's my day job. I don't know. Nah. So after, I really should not quit my day job. It's very important right now. But no. So working for TLC and doing the credit building things of that sort, how did that cross over into you doing media and becoming great cultural host?
Yeah, no. So it didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't finish my story. So I left TLC and went to work for the state, for our State Housing Finance Authority, which is Florida Housing Finance Corporation, and I oversaw 3 foreclosure programs. And so while I was there, I started Conversations with Nicole, and that kind of came about as a result of having lunch at Nefertari's restaurant, which is no longer open. They were providing lunch service, and I would go there weekly back in 2015 when they started, which was in May, and have lunch, take pictures of myself and my guests, post it on Facebook with a little write-up about, what we ate, maybe what we talked about, and that sort of thing. And so by the end of the year, I had people asking me when I was taking them to go to Nefertari's for lunch. So in 2016, a girlfriend of mine suggested that I start a blog, and I didn't know what she was talking about. Well, a blog, what's that? And so I met with my friend Gerald and asked him to show me how to shoot a video on my phone. I was going to do this video blog on my iPhone, and he was like, nah, we're going to do it right. He had a production company, so we got with the Denards, asked them if we could shoot the show there, and they were like, sure. So I guess that next week, the first episode was with them. And the way we worked it was that I would set up the guests in terms of scheduling the time. And then Gerald would get there about 30 minutes before me and the guest arrived. And we would order our food, get mic'd up, sit down, have our talk. And when the food came out, we would end the show. So those episodes were about maybe 10, 15 minutes. And so we did 25 episodes, and all of this was on my lunch break. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I was still working for the state. So, yeah. So did that season 1, 2016, that went from March to August. And then we started season 2 in October. And we moved to television. We moved to the local Fox affiliate as a paid programming 30-minute show, which I was paying for the programming. And we were then doing 4 guests per show, which, again, to this day, I don't know how we did that, but we did.
Right.
And yeah. And then we moved to the Union Bank. That's where we were housed for season 2. But from that time to this, we finished up season 10 in May of this year. We have been mostly at Nefertari's, but other places as well. We would love to have a studio, so we're working towards that. And we just are all about connecting the community through conversations. We have gone to Miami and shot some shows. We have been in some different places and spaces, so we're kind of open to that, but we would love to have a home of our own. So we'll see what 2022 holds.
No doubt. That would be dope, and we're gonna hope that happens as well. I do know from what I've seen, you do again bring very distinguished guests on the show, with great conversation and great topics.
So I do think that's important, especially not just to, I don't know, not even just the people who may think they're sophisticated, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody, like there's things that you can, look into and be like, all right, that's relevant. You know what I mean? And also too, I like the fact that you, like the men's day and the women's day, and
so yeah, let me talk about that just a little bit. So that's aside from my regular show. Like I normally have seasons, and I like the seasons to be about 10 weeks. And so what you're talking about is something that I do outside of the season, and it's called Man Up Monday and What Women Want Wednesday. And those are live broadcasts that I do on Facebook, YouTube, and on my network. I have my own network on Roku called Greater Works Network. And so those are live interactive shows that folks can comment and ask questions. And right now, we're focusing on mental health. We're focusing in on Black and brown clinicians of color that can talk around different mental health issues. So tomorrow's show actually will consist of a sister out of Atlanta. Name is Dr. Faith True. She's a Rattler as well and a Seminole. She got her PhD from FSU. And she is going to be talking about grief in this Man Up Monday. So we really want to engage with the men. I really want those lives to be a safe space where people can communicate and talk about issues. And so it's for the men, but I'm sure there'll be women on there as well, because the men are on the women's live and the women are on the men's live. It's cool. It's all community. It's all community, right? So, but we'll be talking about grief, a good thing, and loss outside of death. Because a lot of times we only associate grief with death, but sometimes there are other losses that we need to grieve over. And so this, I'm gonna tell you, this is a moment of transparency. This is gonna be a good one for me because I tend to be one that holds in the bad feelings. I try to be as positive as possible. And then what happens is my grief and anger and disappointment and frustration cup runneth over and something triggers me. And then I'm down for like 3 days because I'm crying from stuff that happened like a year ago that I didn't deal with. I didn't do the work to, work through it. So I'm really interested to see what this show is going to be about. So I got lots of questions, lots and lots of questions.
No, I think that's important. I know for me, I try to tell people like, yo, whenever you're dealing with grief, like deal with it the best way you can. I try not to tell people how to do it, but I definitely understand the ideal of letting stuff kind of balled up in you, because and that's the thing, like trying to be positive, trying to give positive energy. What do you say, like, what's it mean? You're strong, you check on your strong friends because they may be the one holding out a burden, because people come to them because, hey, you positive, you always got your head up high, and it's like,
absolutely,
no, so they dealing with stuff too, and that burden at some point, pressing on bust pipes. So what my wife's talking about, Felicia said we should broadcast that episode through AAM as well. And we can figure that out, baby. I'm with it. Okay. Try to see if we can well, to mention AAM to those that are not familiar, including Miss Nicole, my wife started a Facebook group called African American Marriages.
Okay.
So basically, through that group, basically encourage people, especially either those who recently gotten married, about to get married, or have been married for a while. Basically, it's like a support group for Black people that's married. Also, we have been doing live events on the show. So we would invite guests on the show to, and we'll interview them and have them talk about whatever expertise. So we have people on talking about credit, talking about marriage counseling, how cooking, just all these different topics that affect marriages. So I guess we wrapped up our season 1 technically. So we gotta start our season 2, Felicia, soon.
Okay. All right.
She said many individuals carry their unresolved grief into their marriages.
Indeed.
That's true.
It is.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why you got to do the work. But that's not about this right now.
Yes, it's not. But no, that's gonna be the show again next week. So tune in. I invite everybody to check us out. 8:30 p.m. Mondays and Fridays Eastern time. We try to keep it to an hour. And that's Conversations with Nicole, YouTube, Facebook, and on Greater Works Network on Roku TV.
No doubt. Now, creating your own network. How did you get that idea, and how has it been working out for you as far as difficulty, challenges, or even it be the good side of having your own network?
Yeah, so I'll be honest with you. There were a number of things that the network that we were on required, and some were some other expenses. And as you know, we started with them in 2016, but by 2019, there were a lot of changes. Again, they wanted us to do more episodes, like they had certain minimums. They initially would kind of let you pay as you go. Then they wanted the money all up front, and then we would get bumped if they had some other national programming that they had to do. And so we just really, actually, even before it got to that point, we were already kind of exploring that option. So yeah, I think the timing was just kind of perfect, and then with the pandemic happening the way it did, it just gave us even more opportunity and flexibility. So, it's interesting. I never thought that I would own a network when I started this back in 2016, but I'm proud to say that I do, and I am looking to tell, and particularly the stories of Black and brown folks, looking for content creators. I would love for GWN to be like BET when BET first came out, in terms of having like a music video show, or any of the shows that just kind of highlight what we're doing. Outside of my show, there are 4 other shows on the network and a short film. So we're looking for movies and short films and things of that nature. I would love to have a cooking show, a fitness show, a sports show, news show. I mean, there's so much opportunity out here. So I'm putting it out there. If you have, a show, that preferably something that's already produced, that's of good quality, definitely reach out, hit us up. We would love to explore the possibility of having you be on the network. So,
no doubt. This is why I got Mr. Cole on the show, for the content creators out there. So boom, you know what I mean? Like, so if you guys out there doing stuff, I know got to be a ton of family kids out there that doing stuff with multimedia. So that's at J School. That school I ended up transferring to from SBI. So I guess I got my degree in newspaper journalism. So yeah, man, any content creators out there that are looking for a home, boom, y'all make sure to hit up Miss Nicole, man, and let's do that. Let's build a network here, so we can get that talent out. Now, what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a little pause for the calls for this music break.
Okay.
And then we're gonna come back and then let people know how they can get in contact with you. And
okay.
Also I got a curveball question to ask you. So just be prepared for that. So what we have now is Forever soundtrack featuring Shay Butter and When the Storm Comes from my girl C Red. So we're gonna play this and then we're gonna be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was Forever soundtrack featuring Shay Butter and When the Storm Comes featuring C Red. And we have Miss Nicole Miss Everett. Yo, I had another Nicole in my head. And saying her name would have been totally off. I'm like, yo, that's not her last name. What is you doing? Anyway, we got Miss Nicole Everett. I would have got in big trouble. We got Miss Nicole Everett of Conversations with Nicole live on the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. And yeah, so the curveball question. I need my sound effects, so I can't do it because I'm doing this from my phone. So I didn't want to put too much pressure on you.
Come on,
So
break
what's
it.
go- you want the original question or you want
Let's go.
the easy question?
Come on, let's
Okay.
go. Come on, Cletus.
All right.
Come on. Hercules.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Can you give us your top? Because this is still a hip hop show.
Yes.
So I gotta put a little hip hop in. Can you give us your top 5? What's your top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
Ooh, top
Yeah,
5
I-
favorite rappers of all time. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I was gonna go with one, but I was like, I take it easy with one. But if you want the whole shebang, so I'm gonna go for the top 5.
Tough one. Let me see.
Ooh. All the hip hop heads watching, they like, hold up.
I'm gonna be all over the place with y'all on this. I like LL.
Of course. I knew that. I knew you were gonna say LL.
How did you know that?
I knew that.
How did you know that? I like MC Light.
MC Light, okay. Lane in the building. All right.
I like Most Def.
Ooh. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that.
See there.
So we got LL, MC Light, Most Def.
I like Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah, shouts out to Miss Dana. Got Dana and Lena.
Dana and Lena. And ooh.
Right, Drakeo. I was not expecting the Most Def. LL, yeah. Most Def was not expecting that.
Oh gosh. His name is escaping me right now. Hold on. I saw him in concert at FSU, but it is escaping me.
Not Dougie Fresh?
No, he does Kick Push.
Oh, Lupe Fiasco.
Yes, Lupe Fiasco.
Okay. Give the Nori claps. Give the Nori clap for that one.
Photo too. I do. I like KRS-One.
Right.
I mean, there are a bunch of them. I'm a old school hip hop head though, so that's
that was a respectable.
Yeah, I know Lupe is kind of more current, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's a respectable list. He said, I like her top 5. Yeah. Okay. Especially, LL, you know what I'm saying? That's the go-to. Matter of fact, he used to be my favorite rapper before I really got into rap.
Mm-hmm.
So that works. Speaking of MC Light, I meant to put this in the news part of the podcast. She apparently just got control of her name.
Oh,
I guess the
okay.
record company, had owned the rights to her name, so she has earned the rights to her name.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, Most Def birthday was last week, I think. So you got that, and of course Queen Latifah, she doing her thing or whatever. And who else you got? Yeah, and then Lupe, like he one of the illest. So matter of fact, I think his album The Cool just had an anniversary like 2 days ago.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, which is I think that's my favorite album from Lupe is The Cool.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
which had this? So you said you old school. Lupe on The Cool, the character The Cool was voiced by Kadeem Hardison, Dwayne Wayne.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Okay.
anyway, random hip hop facts, because that's the only reason I do this podcast, because I just know random hip hop facts. And
I love it.
that's all I got. Sorry, people. Anyway, we're gonna get up out of here. We already over the hour, and yo, wait a minute. Hold up. Whoa, yo. Look at my wife's comments. LL used to be my light-skinned boyfriend.
I see that.
I don't appreciate. First, she already told me she had a crush on Dr. Dre, of all people.
Well, hey. Oh, I forgot about Biggie and Pac. Oh, I like them too.
No, that's it. I'm glad you didn't have Biggie and Pac in your top 5. That would have been like, all right, Nicole.
No, not so much. Okay.
Yeah. So the fact that you didn't have Biggie and Pac was actually a good thing. So you can do it.
Right.
Those are cliche. Like granted, Biggie is in my top. Biggie my number one favorite rapper of all time. But
see,
it's still, I know, but it's still cliche. So the fact that you came off with like everybody but and everybody you think were dope, it's like, yeah.
All right.
Know her stuff.
You can have them.
Yeah. Let me see what we got. She said used to. It don't matter. You still like Dr. Dre.
My goodness. Look, I ain't getting in grown folks' business. Listen. It ain't that kind of show.
You're right. But
y'all gonna have to put that in the AM.
You gotta put it, we gotta go to AM. Work this out.
Right.
We get y'all married stuff together, put it out on Front Street.
That's it.
I told y'all I don't do drama. This is not shade room material. This is not shade room. Anyway, we're gonna let Miss Nicole go. But before we get up out of here, if we can let people know how they can get in contact with you. So those content creators get in contact with you about the network, or if they want to contact with you, or if they can just find out about Conversations with Nicole and everything that you got going on, as far as hosting the media.
Absolutely. So best way to get in contact with me is actually by my phone. So 850-559-2048. Call or text 850-559-2048. Or you can message me on Facebook, on IG, all Conversations with Nicole, and I'm also on YouTube, Conversations with Nicole. So I'm the black one. There is a white one out there as well, but I'm the black one. So yeah, she's out of South Carolina.
Worry about her.
But you'll see my silhouette. You'll see my silhouette as my profile for the IG. And a picture of me on the YouTube as well. So yeah, that's how to connect. So I look forward to connecting with the peoples. I really enjoy talking with people and helping them with their gifts and talents, because I feel like we all have gifts and talents that the world is waiting on, and we need not sit on them, but we need to share them with the world. So that's part of what I do by utilize my platform. And that's what he does as well, by having all of these folks on these episodes. So I want to thank you, E,
No
for the
doubt.
opportunity. I really appreciate being on here. We did have fun. You were on your best behavior, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, Joe. See you, Joe. Joseph Ward.
You get a gold
Call you
star.
out.
You get a gold star. You get a gold star.
Hopefully my laptop can be on its best behavior. It's gonna get dumped in the trash. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. I already did. What was I saying? First of all, thanks, Miss Nicole, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. Actually, I think who else? Everybody that was in the comments. My wife Felicia, I love you. Drakeo, Ashton, I see y'all. At Dang Bay, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you stopping by. Anybody else that was in the comments, we really appreciate y'all. And yeah, so y'all make sure if you're on Facebook right now, go to Conversations with Nicole, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, make sure that you get those notifications, especially because you guys the episode tomorrow will be very dope, very important. So y'all make sure to check that out. And also too, IG, Facebook. I'm gonna have her contact information in the podcast notes and in the description below. So make sure to do that. And that's that. So you guys have a Merry Christmas. I will see you guys on the flip side. I got one more episode for the year. And I'm hoping to come in the new year with this big bang. So y'all just stay tuned for that. Other than that, we out of here. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.